Hello, my beautiful souls. This is a personal read, and there's a lot going on right here with these cards. Let me just really try and adjust. Okay, first of all, what I'm getting is, right now is definitely not a good time to communicate with this person. Okay, I'm getting your side and his side, and right now, let me focus on his side. He's in a position right now where he's kind of compromised his own happiness. It's like, I'm gonna settle here. I'm just gonna settle here, and it's like he just feels that this is where he wants to be right now. It's like he's just compromised. It's like a facade. It's like this fakeness that he has. Like, it's this wall that he's using to protect himself. He's not moving forward on this journey, and he's not moving forward on this journey because he's made that compromise. Like, he's just gonna settle there. I feel like he's holding on to something. So whatever happened in your relationship, it's almost like, he's holding on to this. So whatever argument or whatever hurt or pain, he's holding on to it. He's not allowing himself to let go of it. It's almost like he's holding this to cause him, to let him be stronger. You guys definitely do have the spiritual connection, okay? So you do have that spiritual connection. So it's not like, this is something that you need to give up on. No, you definitely do have a spiritual connection. But also, what I'm seeing on your side right now is you're trying to make this choice, and you want to make this choice to be with this person, and you want to be with this person, but because this person has you blocked, they have you blocked out of their life, and because they're holding on so much to what happened between you guys, that you want to move forward and you want to be with this person, and this is all you want. This is like I don't want to say obsession because that sounds so negative, but it's almost like this is what you hope for, and this is what you need, and this is what you feel you need in order to move on in life. And right now what's coming in the cards is that you're holding on too much to that outcome that you want, that you're actually not moving on the journey. And what Spirit wants you to do is move on the journey, because there's things inside of you that need to come to the surface, that there's healing that needs to be done. And because he has you blocked, and because he's ignoring you or being negative towards you, part of you is like, yes, we have this connection, I know we have this connection, and I'm longing to be with him, I love him, I can't move on. But at the same time, you're double-minded because you're feeling unworthy of his love. You're feeling unworthy, and that's an area where you're going to really need to release, because you are worthy to be loved. We all are worthy to be loved, but you're just feeling that right now, like, because of the flip-flop here, if you get what I'm saying. I see that you need to go on this journey. Okay, you need to choose to move forward without this person, and you need to go on your journey, and you need to trust God or the universe, or the higher power in your life. You need to trust, and you need to move forward, and you need to do what it is that you need to do, and you need to release these false feelings that you're getting, that you're not worthy of this person's love, because you do have that spiritual connection. So there's things that are coming to your surface, and going back to him, it's also like there's things that are coming to his surface where he needs some healing. And I'm feeling that this is going back, like this is kind of like something that repeats in relationships, and this is what stops him from moving forward on his journey. So it's like right now both of you guys are at a standstill. So it pretty much, definitely, it's not a good time for you to communicate, but you will come in to that time where you will feel content, you will feel whole and complete with yourself, and that's for him as well. But right now, where he's at, he feels safe, he feels secure, even though it's a facade. Okay, it is definitely a facade because he allowed that to compromise. It's almost like, he doesn't want to accept what you have to offer him, or the love that he knows, or what he knows from you. He doesn't want to accept it because he's holding on too much to whatever it was that happened between you guys. So my advice right now would be for you to spend some time alone, because this is where the Spirit is saying, this is really about your journey and where you're going with your journey. So spend some time alone. Meditate, and don't let yourself be double-minded here. Either You're going to move forward and live your life, and trust that the universe is working things out for your better, your better good. But where he stands right now is that no, he's not going to communicate with you, and if he does, he will be rude. He's definitely holding on tight to something that happened between you guys. So he's not forgiving right now, and he's not at that point to forgive. But that's what he needs to deal with on his side. But on your side, it's like, you need to move forward on your journey, but because you're holding on so much, thinking that you can't move forward without this person, that's where, you're wrong. And the Spirit is urging you to spend some time alone with the Spirit and to really trust that you need to go on this journey and have no fear, because you can do this. You can do this alone. You're going to come into that contentment. You're going to find that happiness and that joy alone with yourself. And here we have, you're working through this, and you're working through alone. And the Queen of Diamonds, and you have the strength that you need to get through this. So just be patient. Don't be hard on yourself, because this is really you being hard on yourself, okay? Because you are worthy to be loved, and there's, just because he's blocking and doing his own little stuff, you have your stuff to do as well. So it's like you guys are in a separation because there is work to be done for both of you. Okay. Everything is going to work out. I don't see that it's not going to work out. You definitely do have this spiritual connection. The Two of Cups is an exchange, and that's that spiritual connection, though it's not the Lover's card. But the Lover's card doesn't always signify a twin flame or, soulmate connection. But both of you guys have that block right now. You're holding on too much to this false belief that you need him to continue on this journey, and he's holding on to a facade because he's living in a facade, because he's holding on to the pains that not just from you but from his past. So it's just that the relationship that you had with him kind of triggered those things to come back up again, if you understand what I'm saying. So yeah, but right now, even if you do contact him, he's still holding on to whatever happened in your relationship. He hasn't let it go, and he's living in a facade right now. He's kind of he's found a place of safety, and that's where he's going to stay for a while until he's able to release that. So I just would encourage you to continue on your journey and just go with the flow of life and pray and meditate and try and give yourself patience. Try and just be patient. If this is the person you want to be with, then it's going to work out. But you deserve to be happy, and you deserve to be loved. So just continue to live your life and release that negative energy that you feel when it's like you have this doubt, and that doubt doesn't fit. Okay, so I hope I've answered your questions as far as your twin and what's going on. And again, I did use his name when I was asking the cards, so always using a name is good, because you can come into a reading and say, I want to know if so-and-so is my twin, and without really knowing the name of the person, I feel that the cards can maybe manipulate things to a way that it's going to tell you every detail about your twin, but you're going to assume it's so-and-so. So having a name really gave me more of an accurate reading, and you know what's going on with yourself and with him right now. So my dear, I hope this did answer your questions. Just Be at peace with yourself, continue to, live your life, go with the flow, but also release these harsh judgments, because you are worthy to be loved, and no man needs to define whether you are or you aren't. So that is almost like, you're being double-minded because you're holding on to this outcome, but at the same point, you're doubting it because you're feeling like, well, maybe I'm not, maybe I'm not. And that's just you feeling unworthy of the love. Okay, so I hope this answers your questions. Namaste.